Draymond's idiotic mistake of nut-checking LeBron in Game 4 that saw him suspended for Game 5 has proven to be even more fatal because we saw Andrew Bogut take that nasty fall in Game 5 where it looked like his leg snapped. Yeah, that one. Well, he's out for the rest of the playoffs, for the remainder of the NBA Finals. And with Game 6 in Cleveland, I know Draymond is coming back, but this series looks like it's destined for 7 games now. And in a Game 7, where we know anything can happen, where it's pretty much a toss-up, 50-50, I'll take a team led by LeBron James over this Steph Curry that we have seen throughout the NBA Finals and the playoffs since he suffered his initial injury. Welcome back to the Best Damn Sports Blog. Back again to talk NBA Finals with you guys because this series just got a lot more interesting. And it was pretty interesting before we learned this fact. But as most assumed, it has been announced Andrew Bogut will miss the remainder of the NBA Finals. And I think that will be problematic for Golden State. People underestimated Draymond's worth. And they thought they were cruising Game 5 because they were at home. No, didn't happen. And Andrew Bogut not being there for Game 6 to set the tempo in the paint as the rim protector, that will bode problems for Golden State. And I believe the Cavs take Game 6. Most likely, easily. I expect a double-digit victory. We see what kind of mode Kyrie and LeBron James are in. And I don't expect Kevin Love to have just 2 points. He's not been great with the Cavaliers. He's been wildly inconsistent, but he should have more than 2 points. He's going to contribute. They're going to be at home. The role players are going to step up. And if that does take place, now we're at a Game 7, and I'll take LeBron James in a Game 7 with Kyrie Irving, who's been serving. Man, the Warriors' golden opportunity was in Game 5 on their home floor. But Draymond, being an idiot, falls into the bait set by LeBron, meat checks him, misses Game 5. Golden State, without their most versatile player, looked pretty average. The small ball was ineffective. And now, for Game 6 and Game 7, if necessary, the Warriors will be without Andrew Bogut. And I know some will laugh like, what, Bogut? He's not even one of their 5 best players. He only averages 12 minutes per game in the NBA Finals. And I agree with both of those statements. But do you want to rely on Andy Varejao? Do you want to rely on Festus Ezeli? They're good players off the bench. But Bogut is a skilled passer. He also is their best rim protector. In 2 games in this series, he had one with 3 blocks, another with 5 blocks. And when your opposition has Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, who are both great at attacking the cup, you can't be missing your best rim protector. We already see the Cavs out-rebounding the Warriors as it is. And now, with no Bogut, the lane will be wide open. Draymond, yes, he comes back and he's their best defender and their best post defender, but he is not a rim protector. He's only 6'7". They need Bogut's minutes. Those are valuable minutes in the game. And that also will mess up the rotations. Now maybe they have to go to small ball earlier. Or now, like I said, they have to rely on Andy Varejao. They'll have to rely on Ezeli or Space a whole lot more. And none of those 3 are the rim protector that Andrew Bogut is. Nowhere near. Same thing with the passer that Andrew Bogut is at his position. None of them can match that. And when it comes to Varejao and Ezeli, they have no offensive skill at all. Now, Bogut doesn't possess much, but his rim protection will be greatly missed. We saw in Game 5, once Bogut went out, Draymond suspended, how easily Kyrie Irving and LeBron James got to the basket. Pretty much at will. Now, Draymond will come back, and he will definitely help their defense a lot. Collectively, as a whole, he will help. But he's not a rim protector, and they have no answer at rim protection without Andrew Bogut. The Cavs have them right where they want them, headed home for Game 6 with LeBron James and Kyrie Irving coming off monster nights. Both went for 41 points and shot very efficiently from the field. LeBron was knocking down his mid-range shot and his jumpers. Kyrie Irving, he was just serving from everywhere. Every type of shot, brought out the whole repertoire. And with no Bogut for Golden State, which virtually means no rim protection, Kyrie Irving and LeBron James are going to be able to get to the basket pretty much when they want to. And if LeBron James is knocking down his mid-range jumper and the three ball at just a little bit better rate than he usually does, with some consistency in these last two games, there's nothing Golden State can do about it, because they'll have to close out, and then he's even more explosive off the dribble. Now, in Golden State's case, they are in the better position than the Cavaliers. They are up 3-2 with a Game 7 on their home floor. Last game, Steph Curry missed a lot of wide open threes. Harrison Barnes was 2 of 14. I think the Warriors shot 14 of 42 from 3 in Game 5. That's terrible. 30-something%. You can't shoot 42 threes and only make 14. That is going to cost you a ball game, because now you're just taking ill-advised three-pointers. And that's what they did in Game 5, went for the jugular. In order for them to win this series now with Bogut out, they need their MVP to show up and have just one MVP performance, whether that's in Game 6 or Game 7. We know Steph is injured. We know he's not 100%. We know he's probably going to have surgery after this year. And we don't care. You won the MVP. Your team is up 3-2. And now the ball is in your court. We need a Chef Curry appearance if Golden State is going to repeat as NBA champions. Now, the Finals MVP looks like it might be a little bit out of reach for you, Steph. But you can go out with an MVP performance, because that's what it will take for the Golden State Warriors to cap off their 73-win regular season with another NBA championship.